Yeah, I did screw up our gauge. It froze.
People are going to click off because I'm frustrating them.
You're killing people's OCD.
That's right.
That's a pretty quick and easy fix.
No, $25.86 or something like that for full hookups.
All of these states I've actually ridden to from Oregon.
Other People's Power, OPP.
There you have it. We're covering ground. Welcome back to the Wild Blue Wanderers channel. I'm Scott.
And I'm Ashley.
And we are getting ready to head out of Peace River 1,000 Trails. Yep. But we realized that we haven't yet put up stickers. We're way behind on putting stickers on our map for places that we've been.
Yeah, I think we've got like 6 or 7 states
that
we've covered and stayed in and haven't put the stickers up. Right. So we're going to do that.
I know Nebraska is one of them, and that was one we were at last summer. So that shows you how far behind we are.
Oopsies.
So the criteria for our map, just so everybody knows, is it's places that we've spent the night in and done something in while we were in this RV.
Yes.
So we've been to many other states and other RVs, but this one's just for this RV.
Exactly.
So you want to put them up there and we'll film you?
Here we go.
Which one are you starting with?
I'm going to start with Nebraska, since you mentioned Nebraska. So in Nebraska, we stayed at Thunderhead Brewing?
Thunderhead Brewing, yeah.
And that was to go see Aunt Kay.
Yep.
So Scott's mom's sister. So here we go, Nebraska. All right. Then the next one I will do is Michigan.
Sure.
We might not be doing these chronologically.
No.
I'm just looking at them and saying, oh yeah, we've been there.
Yeah, we stayed in Michigan at it wasn't a Harvest Host, it was a Boondockers Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And we went up to Bontrager's. And
that's where we went to the super overpriced truck wash.
Oh yeah, that's right. Can you reach it?
I think so.
Get it straight now.
It's not straight.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Look at that. Right there.
There you go.
Pretty close. Pretty close. All right. Now, Alabama.
Sure.
Alabama is where we stayed at our very first 1,000 Trails.
Yep.
Get rid of that. It's probably going to blow away, but we'll see.
That was, the very first 1,000 Trails, and Chasing Our Sunshine was there.
Yeah. Oh, that was not close. Man. People are going to click off because I'm frustrating them.
You're killing people's OCD.
That's right. All right, and then Arkansas.
Arkansas.
That's right. Where did we stay in Arkansas? Do you remember?
We stayed at a casino right on the, what was it, West Memphis or something like that.
And then we
stayed at another casino another time.
That's right.
On the way back from Texas back to the...
Ooh, look at that. I didn't even have to practice at that one. And a little crooked. That's fine.
What do you got? One more?
Well, yeah. Where are we right now? Da-da-da-da. Okay, so that wasn't 7, was it? It's okay. I may not know how to count. All right, so right now we are in Florida. I just want you to see the skill involved with that.
So we've got pretty good
coverage.
Pretty good coverage. It looks like up there in the northeast we got a hit.
That's another year.
Yeah.
This year,
we'll probably
I think
finish
summertime.
that stuff off. And even though we've stayed in Washington many, many, many times, we've driven through it many times with this rig, but we haven't stayed there in this rig yet.
Exactly. Here I am.
So anyway, Peace River's been really good. We got a chance to meet some friends while we were here.
Oh yeah, it was really cool. So we got here, and maybe 10 minutes after we got done setting up, we weren't
even set up. I was still in the driver's seat when they pulled up.
Well,
so.
10 minutes after. Okay, 2 minutes after we got here.
Yep.
I noticed a big old Super C coming in, and I was like, oh, that's Watts on Wheels.
Yep.
So we got to spend some time, and we got to re-meet.
Yeah,
and
we met him briefly last year in Quartzsite, but didn't really get a chance to spend much time chatting with him. So we got, 3 nights worth of chatting this time. So that was really cool.
So great. We love them.
Yeah.
We love you, Dave and Karen.
Great.
If you haven't seen Watts on Wheels, they're great people. They're fun. So
They used to travel in a big HDT, and then they switched up or switched over, whichever, to their Super C. So, yeah.
Yep.
And then somebody happened across John from Freedom on the Loose.
Yeah, John and Debbie from Freedom on the Loose. So if you're familiar with Freedom on the Loose, he does a bunch of really short videos that highlight places in this great United States that he's been and traveled to. He and his fiance Debbie. Great people, and check out their videos. And he's a veteran, and so he wants to showcase places of the United States because he loves this country, as do we.
And then the other night we actually went over to a bar. No, it was a brewery.
It was a brewery.
Do you remember what it was called?
Take Two Brewery or something like that. We'll put it on the screen somewhere.
And then, we went over there and met up with Chasing Our Sunshine.
Yeah, so it was great to see Deb and Joel. So if you haven't checked them out, check out Chasing Our Sunshine.
So we're going to be heading out of here tomorrow and heading to a different place.
Yep, we're heading over to the east side of Florida. We actually had a last-minute change of plans. So I'm sitting out here in my fake clam, and I just had a great morning. So Scott and I are going to be leaving Peace River in 2 days. And we got a confirmation email from reservation.gov where we had Burns Lake Campground reserved. Well, I actually had reserved it quite a few months ago, so I had forgotten that it was complete dry camping. No hookups, no water available, no power, and no dump station. And I think at the time when we booked it, we were like, oh, we can handle 8 days of boondocking or dry camping. But knowing that it's going to be about 80 to 85 degrees next week, we kind of had second thoughts on that. Well, I looked around and found a place actually outside of West Palm Beach, which is going to be our next destination for the United Rally. So I said, well, let me see what I can find. I found a county park, Savannah's Recreation Area, and it is full hookups for $25.86 or something like that for full hookups. And so I called because there's no online reservations, and they had availability for the 8 days we were going to be dry camping. So I went ahead and booked it. And when I did, she just said, okay, great. See you then. I went, well, how do you guys take payment? And she said, oh, you just stop in the office and take care of the payment then. So no confirmation email, no payment, just we got you written down. So I'm going to look to make sure that I have a backup plan just in case we get there and then some communication was a little off, but we'll let you know how that goes because I was able to see the aerial picture, and then I even found another YouTuber's video from 4 years ago, and it looks really nice. So we'll let you know how it goes. Hey guys, look what I decided to get. So we have a propane stove, but sometimes it's hard to get the propane filled. So I bought this Induction. It's a 2-burner induction cooktop. So when we are on other people's power, OPP, I have been trying out the Induction cooktop. So it's actually working quite well. It doesn't get hot underneath, and I'm able to cook with other people's power. And so that's been really awesome. I got it on Amazon, And so if you want me to show you some of the things I cook with it, let me know in the comments below. And 'cause otherwise I won't bore you. And then, yeah, it'll be really cool. I just got it, and I've only cooked 2 things, so it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve because it is way different than propane. But so far, I really like it. Tonight, taco salad. Okay, well, I got my, my dogs are going crazy. I got my taco meat already cooked. I put some tomatoes in it this time because I don't have any fresh tomatoes. Dogs are playing. And I got the lettuce out of the refrigerator. Have you guys ever heard of this hack? If you store your lettuce in tinfoil, it keeps it good. So I bought this lettuce, a few weeks ago. And so, check this out. Hopefully, we're going to find out together. Yeah, romaine lettuce, bought a few weeks ago. Perfectly good. Maybe one little piece that's going to be thrown away, but store your lettuce in foil, and then you can buy in bulk at Sam's Club. There we go. Taco salad. Let's get that mixed up. All right. Here's the final product. Taco salad. Looking forward to dinner. And to the left, the yellow building.
Well, we made it into the Savannah Recreation Area campground. It worked out really good. Ashley went in, got us all checked in. Ended up being $25, $26 a night with taxes. So $220 or something for the 8 days. Worked out really good. But remember in the last video when I said we froze up a little bit? Yeah, when I went to hook up, I found out that, yeah, I did screw up our gauge. It froze. So my gauge shows that we've got, 70 PSI. And if I turn it off and bleed the pressure off, you'll see it doesn't go all the way down to 0. So we're going to have to change the gauge out. It's not a big deal. It's pretty simple. I actually stopped at the Ace Hardware and grabbed one just because it was quick and easy. So I'll just quickly pull that one off and put this one on, and we'll see what our pressure really is. I actually did use a secondary gauge that I have just to make sure we weren't over pressurizing. Don't want to blow out any lines on the motorhome. I typically set ours between 50 and 55 PSI. Yeah, you can see even with it completely off, it still says 30 on there now. There's the new ones at 0. I set ours normally between 50 and 55 PSI. I know some people do less, but I know that our water pump inside is 55 PSI. And I've checked that with the gauge and it's pretty close. So I know that we haven't had lines pop that way, so we shouldn't have many the other way. So I'm going to snug that up there, not get too carried away. We'll turn the water back on. Look at that. Still right at 50 PSI, kind of bouncing up and down there a little bit. But I think I got it set at 55, so that's probably just kind of how the pressure is going in and out. So that's perfect. That's a pretty quick and easy easy fix. We'll throw this one in the garbage. I know these are available on Amazon too, but that's what we'll do there. So, hey, when we were putting the stickers up on the motorhome the other day, it reminded me I actually have stickers on the motorcycle too. So I need to update the motorhome or the stickers on the motorcycle. So I figured I'd show you that. I got it inside the tour pack here on the motorcycle. So there is my motorcycle stickers. So now all of these states I've actually ridden to from Oregon. I did a coast-to-coast trip one year, 2021, where I rode down through all these states all the way over to Georgia. By the time I got through Alabama, it was raining so hard that it was just constant rain. By the time I got here to the coast of Georgia, I couldn't even see the ocean. I walked out near the beach where I could hear it, but I couldn't even see it. It was so foggy and wet. So I never dropped down into Florida. And then I circled back up, came back around through here, all the way back through Nebraska and back over. So all these states I actually rode through from Oregon. So Florida is the first one. I'm going to put that sticker on here real quick. Florida is the first one that I actually rode from Florida, because we had the motorcycle loaded up with us as we've been full time. So let me get that sticker on there real quick. So technically, I guess, since I said I rode to all of these from Oregon, from home in Oregon, technically I did ride to Florida from home, because we travel in our home now. So anyway, never went through Oklahoma, I guess. And these are all just on this bike, on the Road Glide. So I'll probably hit a few of these maybe this summer, going back up. Same thing, while we're going to go up through here on the bike, or on the motorhome. I think we're going to work our way up through Michigan and across here probably this summer on our way back to Sturgis for the motorcycle rally again. So we might hit a few of these so I can mark those off on the motorcycle too. There you have it. We're covering ground. Well, we got all settled in here at
Savannah's recreation area. It's a county park, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We've got some cool bike trails, it looks like, we're going to go check out. We're right near Fort Pierce and right next to the ocean.
Yeah.
So
it's really cool. It's on the, obviously the Atlantic side, and just kind of north of Stuart, Florida. So we're going to be able to do some exploring, not just in the park. They've got some really nice bike trails and things, but also in the nearby towns and stuff.
So make sure you subscribe so you can see that stuff coming up. We'll bring that to you in a later episode. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video so far.
Make sure you give us a thumbs up.
Like, comment, subscribe, and then hopefully we'll see you on the road.
Yeah. Bye.